Right guys, welcome back to another vlog on the Native Farang channel. So, as you all know, and we consider ourselves as semi-retired.
But we're not fully retired, so...
Yeah, there's always work to do on the farm, it's a continuous job. So, on today's agenda, what's on today's agenda?
Rubbish. We're having a bit of a problem with the rubbish.
Yeah, I mentioned it in the previous video that obviously we're having to burn a lot of our rubbish. But we have listened, we've started collecting the plastic bottles.
Everything that we can recycle, we have been. But obviously we've got children's nappies and wipes and things that we just can't get rid of.
Yeah.
So we're having to burn it still. But the problem we have is, you've seen our dogs before. Well, they're not our dogs, but the dogs.
Yeah.
And his uncle's chickens, they get into the bin bags as soon as we even put it on the fire. So rubbish seems to be going everywhere. So we have to get the litter picker out and pick it all up bit by bit. So it's tough, isn't it?
Yeah, so today's mission, just tidy up the rubbish around the farm, just keeping it tidy, just general maintenance on the farm. I'll do a bit of trimming as well later on, topping the guppy ponds up.
That's it, isn't it? It's just things you need to stay on top of before it gets out of control or it gets worse.
Yeah, it's jobs that you might not want to do, but it's one of them, like, you have to just go and pick the rubbish up.
Even today it's boiling again, but we're motivated. We're going to get it done, aren't we? We're going to finish it today.
Yeah, so come along, we'll show you the lovely job of picking up rubbish.
So these are our little guppy ponds. We've got 3 of them. The other 2 down that way. We bought these little solar pumps from Lazada. They're really good. Obviously doesn't cost us anything because it's solar powered, but the problem with them is when the wind blows, it blows all the water out, so you've got the evaporation and then the wind blowing it out, so they go down pretty quickly. So we just need to top them up quite regularly, so I'll do that in a minute. But look at this little guy in here, tiny little frog, I don't know if you can see. Get all sorts in here, but the fish are doing really well. I don't even know if I'm at the right angle to see any, but lots and lots of baby guppies in here. We love looking at them. It's quite relaxing out here actually when we're in the hammocks, because the hammocks are just here. I'm just sitting there, listen to the water and watch the fish. It's really nice. The kids love them as well. And surprisingly, they don't actually try to climb in because they love water, they do, but they stay clear as best as they can, but they do like to watch. So yeah, I'll go and get the watering can and I'll top these up. So do it slowly like this, so it doesn't disturb the water too much or make it cloudy. But look how nice these lilies are in this one. Doing really well.
This one's died out a bit, but we've had some new growth.
I might just cut the other one off.
Come down to my trench and this bloody bird's in it, little egret. He's stuck now, I'm gonna have to rescue him.
That gap's even wider, I wouldn't try it.
Okay. Little egret. Ow! 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 Bite my finger, I just rescued you! Ow!
No.
Little egret, I have to let him go. We could have kept him as a pet, but he's a wild bird, so let him go. I think he's injured.
I don't know.
So when I mentioned before about the rubbish, we had some comments advising us to keep the plastic bottles separate. So we have been, taking your advice. So this is it's a massive bin bag. It's the biggest one that we could find. So we started to collect all the empty bottles, the water bottles, your fizz bottles. So all we got to do now is just find someone to come and collect it. We've not yet found anyone. To be honest with you, I've not really looked that hard. I'm sure it won't be too difficult, but yeah, so we're starting to collect these. So I'll show you where we burn the rest of our rubbish, the things that we can't recycle, obviously, all the nappies and, you know, odd packaging from food and things like that we still have to burn because we don't have anywhere else to put them. So I'll go show you that now. So over this side, I just trimmed this the other day. It was all overgrown. My uncle's not been here for about a month. We dug like a hole in here. This is where we burn the rest of our rubbish. So as you can see, you know, it's not the prettiest of sights. Like we say, it's not what we want to do, but it's what we have to do. So it's just out of the way. We've dug a hole because it keeps it contained, but even then, you know, we've got the dogs going in it all the time and the chickens come and peck it. So it's not ideal, but you know, it's something that we have to just deal with. It's part of living here, isn't it? So part of living in the sticks. But yeah, this is his little chicken hut here. So this is where he keeps his pair of chickens. So he's got his cockle there and his hen here. She's got some eggs in here. And my uncle's trying to breed some chickens. Yeah, it's a little makeshift hut that he's made for him. So here they are, the culprits. So these dogs, they just don't listen. They just, you know, they love to go in that little pile of rubbish. That's why we have rubbish scattered everywhere. Yeah, you're guilty, aren't you? Hey, Chogway, are you guilty? That guilt in this face, look. Stop messing my rubbish about. Go back to your own home. Here we go. This is yeah, this is what we have to do. Like I say, you know, we dug this sort of a big hole here, made a mound around it, just trying to contain it as much as possible and pile all this stuff that we can't recycle in this little pile here and just compress it down as much as we can. Yeah.
But luckily there is nobody around us, so it's not like you're disturbing anyone's washing or interrupting their meal or anything. So we're all right being out here in the sticks, but obviously we don't want to do it, but we have to.
Yeah, like we say, you know, it's not ideal for us to just burn rubbish like this. You know, we know it's bad for the environment, but then again, I think the Thai government should offer every household some sort of a rubbish collection. Just because we're out in the sticks, they won't come out here, you know what I mean? So maybe, I don't know, maybe we have to just go and speak to them again and see if they'll send a truck out here. Because really, we're not that far from the main road, maybe like 800 meters. I'm sure they can drive down. It won't, you know, it won't cost them that much extra. So, but yeah, that's basically what we have to do, you know. As we say, we're not too happy about it, but nothing we can do. We just have to do it and move on. Woo! Almost smacked me head. So, get a bit of trimming done. So I need to trim this side of the land. It's getting a bit overgrown. So, got the old trimmer out here. Obviously the petrol. You need a bit of two-stroke as well. So let's go and fill it up.
So as you can see, it's very overgrown. That's going to start from this end of the farm, because as he gets closer down that end, His uncle's got vegetables growing, so we need to be a bit more careful. But this is just growth. This is just weeds. So he's going to get started now, aren't you, babe? Start it up.
Switch that to help.
Should really have some long trousers, some proper shoes and some glasses on or something doing this, but Nat being Nat, typical no safety. So while Nat's doing the trimming, I'm going to go and see to the chickens, do the afternoon collection, see what we've got in there this afternoon, change their water, top up their food. A little treat today, they've got some pineapple, banana leaf, some rice, just a few of our leftovers, but I'm sure they'll enjoy it. Here they are, while they're flocking all around that lunch. Go and see what eggs they've laid for us this afternoon. Oh, not bad, not bad. Few dotted around everywhere. So we got a tray and a bit. We've got a tray and a bit this morning, so they're on track doing what they usually do. All good. That's a couple of their waters topped up. Go and take that into them now because it's really hot today, so they're getting through their water. So trying to stay on top of it.
Oh, yeah, it's hard work in this blazing heat. It's like mid-afternoon, but it needs to be done. Someone's got to do it, so I'm about halfway through, I think. Oh, I don't know. Maybe not even half.
You've done a lot, but it probably doesn't feel like it or look like it because it's just a bush.
Yeah.
You're doing well. Well done. Rather you than me.
Yeah, got all sorts of, I don't know, stones and twigs.
You should really wear some trousers. I've literally just been in to film you and I'm all cut up and it's sore.
Yeah. Well, I'm built different though, so. But yeah, we'll have a half-time break now. We'll get some
water.
Yeah, get some water or drink in me and then finish the job. No, can't leave it half done.
This is what half-time break looks like. Mallory's joined in. You love the hammock, don't you?
Yeah.
No, Mallory. Yeah.
Right, so half time's finished, unfortunately. No rest at the farm. I was getting a bit cozy in the hammock, I was falling asleep. But, like we say, we have to finish the job, so let's get the old strimmer started and carry on. Okay, see you on the other side. I guess that'll have to do for today. I've mowed it down as much as I can. You know, it's only a rough trim just to tidy it up a little bit. But looks much better now. Look at my legs though, all covered in bruises, bloodied up, bitten by red ants.
Oh, hard work, isn't it, hey?
I'm born different, so I don't care.
Have a shower, you feel better.
Yeah, well that's it. Anyway, that's the end of the vlog. We've done our chores for today, so if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, leave a comment, you know, the usual jazz. As I say, I put in a bit of hard work for you today. Everyone thinks I just sit in the hammock, but you know, sometimes when work needs to be done, Big Nat rises to the occasion. See you on the next one.